Legs Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. So we're just reconning the course. We're walking around. We're probably about halfway. We just need to get to the sand pit. Once we find the sand pit, then yeah, I might head home. Stay with Legs Media. What's up? This is Dennis Libby from Say It With Your Legs Media. First of all, thank you for joining me. Hope you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, help us out. We're trying to do some big things, and trust me, we are. So we just arrived up at the track a little bit late. We missed the juniors race, so just decided just to walk around and catch a few of the riders. Most of the riders you're going to see are under 23 riders, and coming from everywhere, from the US, from obviously from Belgium, Netherlands. It's a Dutch-Belgium team. Under 23 riders, no Walt Van Aert. There goes a French team underneath the start-finish. And this is the start-finish way. So in a minute, you're going to see where that's the stage where they're going to do the presentation. But in a minute, you're going to see this is the grids, how they start. The rider favorites go to the front. And you got to keep winning and stay, your points high, so you stay up to the front. It's important. So we're going to show you, I'm trying to get more vans and more cars and more stuff going on. The kids are really having a good time. Really, really having a good time. And you'll see in a minute how the kids are getting on and interacting with the riders. There we go. Here we are. You see the kids just interacting with the riders. Some riders are obliged. And some riders are like, yo, I got to focus on, trying to find the best lines and stuff. So they don't really got time, but this is one of the muddy sections. It's not as bad as the sand pit, but it's still pretty tough to ride through. As you can see, mud everywhere, flicking up. And then at this point, I had to put my boots on. So this is one of the little technical downhills. It's got a different perspective of it. And this is that climber some people are trying to ride, but this is obviously the best thing to do. Get off and run that bad boy. So much quicker. Some of the other riders would, then you obviously get the one or two riders that they got to try to ride it. Youthfulness, but of course, if this hill was dry, maybe it would be rideable. But the whole point of it is for it to be difficult, so that's why it's not rideable. They want you to get off and run. It's a couple riders. This is another little hill. This one is rideable though, because you got a good run up into it, straight into it. As with the other hill, you have to sort of just make a right turn into it. This is one of the little technical turny situations, sections on the course. Pretty cool. And so this is a steep hill, but you can't see. You'll see how steep the hill is. There you go. He's just got to get off just as he gets to the top. A lot of action going on. Let's see. So we got the guys here pulling back the barriers because they're just a bit close to the, the path that the guys are riding on. So they want to give them a little bit more space to ride on. There's a lot of these little sections on the course where basically the straightaway just before this guy comes up, you get a lot of speed, but then you have to scrub that speed to make these corners, because if you go into this too hot, you're going to slide out. So here's probably one of the fastest sections of the course. This bit right here. It's going to come in with some speed, but then it's going to brake hard. Really technical. There you go. Put off. He's into it. One of the U23 riders. So there you go. Just giving you some live commentary. And this is the pits, where basically all of that mud and sand gets washed off. So when I'm talking about sand, you'll see in a minute, but this is where the bikes get cleaned up. So that they have 2 to 3 bikes in the pitch each. Most people have at least 2 bikes. And there's the sand pit. And you can see why the bikes need to be washed off. So they change bikes usually like once a lap if it's really bad. I think it's supposed to rain today, on the day of the race. So they'll probably be changing bikes every either lap or some people every half a lap. And as you can see, some of the under 23 riders, some of them not so strong riders are really, really struggling. But you'll see in a minute how you ride through this. So we almost finished the recon of the course. We didn't quite walk the whole way of it because it was late in the evening. So we walk while we record because we wanted to get out of there before it gets dark. Dark and cold. Gotta have your boots. Cyclocross, you gotta have your boots. So here's the Netherlands team. Looking well organized. Too bad no Matthew Van Der Poel in there, but this is how you ride the sandpit. This is how you ride the sandpit. And basically, all the guys made it through, and then they got the one female member at the back who seems like she's the only female. I'm pretty sure there's more. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to bring you a lot more of this weekend.
Sever your legs media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.